Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's episode of Market Check, brought to you by Because Bitcoin. I'm Snorlax. You guys also know me as Tommy. I'm joined by Tucker, Max, and Dr. Will's Outlook. Let's go ahead and talk about the elephant in the room, guys. What a move on Bitcoin, right, to the top side. I don't know if we quite tagged 38K, but we got very, very close. Either way, bears here within this range have been completely eviscerated. The bid has been very strong. Looks like a bull market, feels like a bull market with the bid. It's probably time to start treating it like one, right? So, what more can you say about Bitcoin, right? I mean, it's been pretty much, it has been in a structure that we've been calling vertical accumulation. Well, Max, more specifically, Max, Will, and Jackus have been calling it vertical accumulation. And we finally got that pop from that consolidation. I see we get a little bit of a pullback here, and I think that's, maybe natural given how aggressive the move overnight was, but I don't think there's any break within the trend, right? I mean, it's still a very strong move to the top side. You have stocks looking very strong, and it just appears to be a very risk-on environment at the moment, which Bitcoin is clearly benefiting from. I think that altcoins can potentially give some really great opportunities this weekend, given the backdrop of the last few days with Bitcoin pumping, and just how much that alts tend to rally over weekends. I think that is probably going to be a theme here over the next few days. But man, oh man, what a pump on Bitcoin, guys! And I think it sets the stage for much higher prices. Maybe not directly into the end of the year. But in the coming months, I do believe that higher prices are very, very, very probable at this point, given the structure on Bitcoin and the high time frame uptrend that we appear to be in. But let's talk about Bitcoin, guys. I'm eager to get into it. What are we thinking on the back of this move? And, what markets do we think could stand to benefit next?
Let me ask you a question, Tommy. Since we normally started off after your intro, I want to ask you a question because I'm sure you remember these things. In 2021, how wild were the swings on Bitcoin when it wasn't a bull market?
They were crazy, man. When we really got trending, when we broke from 20K, sorry, my cat is eating something over there. I still don't know what it is, but I remember pullbacks from 42 to 28. I remember, we had 2 or 3 pullbacks within a range of 48 to 65, where alts really went bananas. So I think if this is, a high time frame breakout that we are in the midst of, whether we do see a pullback or not, to test some demand, it does seem like higher prices are not just likely, but at this point probable for the first half of next year.
And I brought that up specifically because that's the way I see this, right? I see this as a swing, and a lot of people are going to get shaken out here looking for lower prices. And you're at the beginning of the move. You're going to lose the plot if you start getting basically pushed out of the market by swings. Because when a market actually goes into a full bull, these swings get more and more violent and more volatile. You wanted to say, oh, go ahead, Stars.
Well, I was going to say, where I kind of think we are or might be, Will, is I honestly think we could be in August of 2020, where you had the initial run up, the rally off of right off the back of a long DeFi summer, right? We had an extended DeFi summer in 2023, if you want to call it that. We had that huge run up, and then a vertical accumulation into a big pop. We'll see if we get a pullback that dramatic, but I do think regardless, it sets the stage for, a potentially parabolic uptrend, not just into the end of the year, but into Q1 next year. And I want to say that, I have had a very bearish bias on this show over the last few months, but if you remember back in, I think it was May or June, we did pose the possibility that Bitcoin could make all-time highs before Q1 was over. I don't know if you heard my cat just now, but I don't know how much probability I assign to that, but it's hard to ignore the similarities in structure.
I will say too, and I know Max wants to cook. You can see it in his eyes.
No, you're good. Do your thing. Do your thing.
I was
just cooking on the Twitter space, man, for like an hour. So you cook, and then I'll come in. I'll come in when the meal is ready. Okay.
I will say this, Snorlax. Like, even though people may think that you were bearish bias, like the stock calls were on point. They were Like whether people wanted to acknowledge it or not, the pullbacks were there. The top ticks were there as far as the shorts. Regardless of whether you're bullish or not, you hit those nails on the head. So it's not like you came in and you were just sticking to your guns on a certain position. You made some really good calls. It's just that we can't always flip exactly when it's needed, right? We need to see a little more confirmation sometimes when we're in a direction, and I think we saw that now at this point. I love these moves on Bitcoin, by the way. This looks very much like a scam wick, essentially, right? In both directions, and the volatility and these type of moves, they're very indicative of 2020, going into 2021, where they just try to shake this market out as hard as they can.
Will, have you seen Soul Man?
Yeah, that move.
Dude,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
look at this. We wrecked all of these guys, and then we wrecked all of these stops.
both sides are done. Both sides
just got destroyed.
Yeah, longs and shorts are done on Soul. Like they're wiped out on both sides. I don't see anybody holding that. Like that's such a volatile, like to go back to what is it, 41, 42?
Yeah, this was
and then 41. Come right back to the mid range. Yeah, you've wiped out both sides of liquidity there. Like OI has been completely reset on both sides.
I wonder what OI looks like. Let me look at that.
I mean, I'm kind of wondering with Soul because I felt like Bitcoin could pull back here, but Soul might be ready to go, man.
Yeah, that wiped out all the OI. Like, where are you going to go from here? You can drive prices higher to entice more people, essentially. And you probably got a lot of fills too. Think about it, spot fills.
Oh, dude,
you probably got a ton of spot fills.
Yeah, a lot of limits got filled right here.
Yeah. So you got spot fill galore. Think about the people that are sitting at 47 and they saw it go to 41. Got their spot filled at 47, starting in instant drawdown.
I'm just like looking through some of these wicks, man. That was rude. This is also why this is not financial advice, of course, but mistakes that I've made in previous uptrends, right? You want to allocate more capital to beta so that you can maximize your returns while Bitcoin is moving aggressively. But what tends to happen is, Bitcoin is moving aggressively first. It's leading the market while it's sucking liquidity out of altcoins. So yes, you might catch a move on alts. It might not outperform Bitcoin though, but the pullback is often the better opportunity for buying because you'll typically wipe out everybody who bought on leverage during the Bitcoin pump, and then the altcoin will just start chatting relentlessly.
Look at Pepe. Look at the wick on Pepe,
man.
Dude. Oh,
I had some friends pretty big in that one, man. I hope they're okay.
Hey, but that Pepe move looks really good though. Like, look, you came down, tapped support, and bounced off it instantly.
Look at the OI wipe, dude, from 229.
Imagine
that wiped 50 bill.
Dude, that's fantastic, man. Yeah, that's so good. Run it back, turbo.
No, but
bill. Gone.
What I think is going to occur here, I think they're going to roll down, probably fill the wick, and then get everybody super bared up and then rip it in their face again. That's what I could see happening here. So I think like coming back to that support slowly, methodically, right? Getting people super bared up, get them into major shorts, and then roll it back up.
I'll be honest, if Soul ends up trading and consolidating back near its high from this morning, I'm probably just going to ape along on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Those slow moves are the real moves at this point. Like when you slowly start bleeding back to your wick or to your support, like that's the mood to go long.
Dude, Max and I were watching this. We were on the stream before we went live. We were like, is there news? Like, what is happening?
Dude, I literally thought something broke. Like I thought they they shut down the chain again or something. I didn't know why they were nuking it like that. From 48 to 41 in like a 5-minute candle. I literally thought something went wrong, man.
It tends to be the fast move is the false move.
15%.
And so you moved up too fast and now you needed to cool
down. Look at this, man. We got one from
Right.
Ozil again. We'll start with Ozil again, man. Super chats daily because the BB team are saving me from loser plays, and I'm well positioned for rallies. Ozil, such a real one, man. Ozil's been giving us super chats every single day. Brad, y'all are always strapped with the knowledge. Appreciate the insight. The pump when Gary's fired will be bonkers. Brad, thank you for the support, man. Look at this. We're averaging like $5 to $10 a show now, boys. This is fantastic. Thanks for helping keep the lights on at BB, Brad, and Ozil. You guys are the best. Awesome to see that.
I would like to see wick fills, man. Those are some
I'll
pretty
tell you
dramatic
this.
wicks.
Like
across
the
board.
more,
Lord.
yeah, for sure. Go Tommy, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was just commentating. I was looking at the blur wick. It went all the way down to where I was thinking about bidding it in one or 2 minute candle.
Oh no, dude!
Wow.
These levels are from these levels are from here.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
yeah, they destroyed that.
Dude, this is what I've been preaching on this show and on every Twitter space and every one of our Discord calls. This is an environment to go spot heavy and low leverage because stuff like this happens. This is what I've been preaching every single day. There are going to be huge flushes because people get overly aggressive at the wrong time. So this is a prime example, guys. This is if we are going to enter a trending environment, maybe it's a bull market, maybe it's just like a crazy rally up to 50K on Bitcoin or something like that. These types of drops are not going to be rare. Okay, they are going to be frequent occurrences where every time we get a breakout, people get crazy into the highs, and we see huge OI flushes, huge 5% wicks and 5-minute candles, which is why I've been preaching. Low leverage, heavy spot, low stress, just like wind at your back. You're swimming downstream. Don't try to force this thing with big leverage because look what just happened.
Max, look at Celestia. I think I had the PO3 wrong, man.
Oh no. Dude,
hold on.
Such a meat grinder since it listed, man. I had a trade going from 230. And I closed it at like 235 because I just got so annoyed with how it was trading.
Bro,
it's awful.
I missed the breakout. I missed the freaking breakout. I wasn't even paying attention to Celestia. I should have looked at my portfolio this morning. But I will say this. That is a really good retest. That's a really, I know a lot of bears are going to be like, hey, this is the place to short. I like that. Like, look at the low there. Look at the low there. You pretty much come back into look at where those wicks exist. You keep wicking in the same area. There are consistent buys there, right? Somebody is holding that floor, and so I'm really interested in this price zone, especially if you can get back above that POC. I think you get back above that POC. That's looking really juicy for some upside, and this thing could start just twapping all the way up. But this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting, man. Like that, I think these markets are going to get really juicy. Either we're
going up. Like these are bear shakeouts, man. People are gonna bid this right back up, man. Watch Solana.
You got everybody
by the end of the show. Sol's gonna be at like $47 again, man. Just watch.
I'd like Sol above this line, man.
But you got to look at this too, though, Max. Man, like I look at it like Sol will probably be back up there, but it'll probably also bleed back down there. That's the problem, right? It's gonna probably come back down and fill that wick.
Maybe I don't know. It was such a stop loss run, man. It's like they might have accomplished what they set out to do, but
it just look right there. Hold on, go back again to that previous time that we were just at. Look at that move right there around the third, where you had that big dump, right, and then you had the pump halfway back up. Go over to the third, November 3rd. More left. Yep, right there. So you started right there, and then you dropped a little bit, right, and then I think we're kind of on that fourth candle over. So go fourth candle over.
I see that. Yeah, and then you bounce, you get a nice bounce, and then you bleed back down, take the wick out, and then move.
Correct.
Up. We could do that. We could do that. I wouldn't.
Yeah. I think it's probably a mid bounce.
Right now, there's a failed breakout happening on the like button, guys, and we need to talk about that. So, guys, we got 46 people watching. We got 18 likes on this video. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's a glorious Thursday. It's a glorious pump day. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please just take one quick moment and hit that thumbs up button for us. That's all we're asking until I ask you the next question. If you could just take one quick moment. We got 45 people watching. make sure you're signed into your account and just hit that thumbs up button for us. It does wonders for the channel. It does wonders for our growth. And the reason we're able to grow so quickly is because of your guys' continued and persistent support of what we are building here at Because Bitcoin. If you are new here, we are Because Bitcoin, and this is our daily show called Market Check. We normally go live Monday through Friday at 10:50 a.m. Eastern time. Today was a little bit later. We were doing a space with our new sponsor, Femex. So we were over on Twitter, but we are here 5 days a week, 10:50 a.m. Eastern time. Normal cast here, except Jackus is missing today. But if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. We work really hard. We love to see that subscriber count climb, just like we like to see the like count climb. We almost got 50 people watching and we're still at 25 likes. Let's see if we can send it to 30 likes real quick, and then we'll hopefully wrap the show up around 40. We got to 50 yesterday. That was fantastic. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for the support. Please hit that thumbs up button, and furthermore, subscribe if you have not yet. Thanks, guys. Someone said check out the Caspa wick.
Look at
My, see, that's over leverage, man. These are people getting frothy into the highs.
Look at there too, man.
Rex.
bro.
Hang on, I gotta change my background, man. I gotta change my background.
I gotta go ahead and move some of my stable over to buy some stuff.
Hang on, we're gonna change it to this, man. We're Shrek'd out here, man.
Will is actively sucking up the Caspa wick. Oh, Tommy.
I got my opportunity to get in, boys.
You got destroyed, man. These wicks are hysterical.
Oh my. Tommy, how does this resolve?
Oh, God, optimism.
Injective. Oh,
Jeez,
man.
Bro, these are buys for me. I'm buying stuff.
OP.
Oh my gosh, OP.
Optimism made sure to destroy shorts first.
Yeah, I did.
There's nothing.
Tommy, how does this resolve itself? How does this resolve?
Okay, I got one more. Look at Ape token, man.
Ape?
Oh, yeah, look at Ape.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
I mean,
Oh,
it probably resolves
Shrek.
with, like Will said, they'll fill the wick.
yeah, will they bounce it first and then fill the wick, or are they going to go down right away?
It doesn't matter either way. They're gonna fill the wick.
Yeah, I think they'll fill the wick and then send alts. I don't know about Bitcoin, but going into a weekend, I'm biased towards the fact they'll probably bid alts here.
Oh, man.
ETH shorts. If you go to the ETH shorts on Bitfinex, they are completely obliterated.
Oh, man.
What an egregious attack this just was, man. Wow.
Hey, Tucker, go ETH USDS.
You can just type in shorts under the crypto tab too. You'll find it
right there. Now go ahead and zoom that out. Look at this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good. Drop it on a monthly. Drop it on a monthly. It looks a lot better.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Wow.
You're looking at monthly Bitfinex short charts.
Bro,
Yes.
yeah.
There is no
mine
second best.
looks different though.
Man.
Bitcoin shorts completely obliterated. SLP is going to zero.
Who's
Smooth blood
that?
potion.
Let's talk about something that's bullish here, guys, because I've got a bullish chart for you. ETH BTC. Zoom in, brother.
I think
That's a nice looking bottom, isn't it? Wait, look at that fractal. Who could have foreseen?
Who could have foreseen?
You want a better one looking than
on that?
Huh?
What's the timing on that?
January top. Well, not top, but
That makes sense, though. Like, best time to accumulate end of December, January pump.
I guess it would go sideways until December and then rip.
Hey Tucker, go net VRK.
What is that? What am I looking at?
The future of finance.
Network.
Basically, every gaming token out there right now has completely exploded.
ETH BTC does look good.
Go CGG. CGG is another gaming token.
Jeez.
Now go GS Swap. That's another one.
I'm pleased by the pumps in gaming, but I'll tell you what, like I seeded a project back in 2021. They still have not launched a token, man. So I'm seeing all this gaming stuff just ripping.
Look at that. you want beta on ETH? There you go.
What even is that, Will? I've never heard of it.
These are all gaming tokens. So this one right here is a swap for a gaming token. The other one, CGG, is Chain Guardians. Network is basically launches them. Like these are all the gaming plays right now are just completely freaking exploding. Every single one of them. Virgin Galactic Holdings. I don't know what the heck.
What are we looking to scoop? What are we looking to scoop on this dip, guys? I like this here from Will in the comments, not Will's outlook.
Whoa.
Let's go over some alts we can buy on this dip, man.
Blur. I'm gonna get hurt by Blur again, but I think
Tommy, you're back on the Blur train.
Well, I think I mean I don't know about like a buy and hold here, but I do believe that alts have at least another rotation higher before they see a larger pullback, and I think that Blur can see 50 cents. So I'll be looking at the lower time frame structure, how it develops probably over the next 24 hours, kind of backfilling that wick. Doesn't have to fill the whole thing, right? But I think if you dip down into like 30 cents and then reclaim 32, 33, I'm looking for longs into the 50-cent area because it is very reminiscent of the price action that we saw in Aptos in January of this year.
Talk about bullish selling, man. Bullish selling.
Wow, Blur really. I didn't even know it moved up that much before.
Yeah.
Well, they got the airdrop, man. You always pump into unlocks, at least in a bull market.
Yeah.
You know what I'm scooping up though, Tommy?
Ooh.
I'll give you some alpha. I'm just not buying it, and that's Zen. I think people are just not paying attention to it.
That was a new wick.
Horizon.
This is a new wick.
Oh, Zen Crypto.
New wick dropped.
It's Horizon.
New wick just dropped.
I was right. I do remember that ticker.
No, but you're talking about ZEN, right?
Yeah, ZEN is Horizon.
Yeah, I'm talking about XEN.
The X
XEN.
is silent.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's only on MEXC.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know how MEXC works, man. Come on, MEXC and Gate.
Right,
those are the two.
Will.
Bro, this is made by an ex-Google. What you call it? He's basically not employee. He's one of the guys who wrote the code. It's Cypress Prime. That's the dude. He's got like 500,000 followers, man. People are completely sleeping on it.
Or what? What's the?
Okay, I'll give you the nuance. It's basically Pulse.
It's what?
It's basically Pulse chain.
Okay.
Hey, Will,
Right?
by the way, man,
So-
you're lagging super bad. Like you talk and then your face moves like 3 or 4 seconds later.
Let me see if I can drop something. I don't know.
Did you short the dip anon?
Did you short the dip?
Did you short the lows anon? Man.
It's my trading view. I don't know. The app is retarded. Or, excuse me.
Don't let the bankers steal your Pepe, guys.
Hold on. I'm gonna close Discord.
Don't let the bankers steal your Pepe and stay off the leverage, boys.
We love the volatility, man.
Spot and chill.
But just look into that one, Snorlax, the one I gave you.
I'll take a look at it. I've got the chart pulled up.
Bitcoin just put in this.
It looks horrific, but I know, but it's the play.
Just tuck away like a few $100 in there and forget about it.
Yeah, and then the other one, we'll just run it back. UFO. We'll go ahead and run that back.
Well, where do you even find these tickets? I've never even heard of these.
You remember USO or UFO? Yeah. We're gonna run it back.
You know what's set up
like money?
Intriguing on a higher time frame is AVAX. it's been in a slow grind vertical accumulation for like 2 or 3 weeks now. Very quietly, because Sol has been chatting.
You never heard of UFO gaming, Max?
Oh, I thought you said USO gaming.
No,
I've heard
UFO.
Okay, yeah, I have heard of them.
Yeah.
I'm not
Another
really
one
into
too?
gaming, man. I'm an adult with a child and a wife. I'm not a gamer.
I'm not saying to play the games. I'm saying capitalize on the people that play the games.
Yeah, I'm just not really into
Well,
games, man. You know.
billion-dollar industry, man. Can't fade it.
Yeah, well, I operate in a $1 trillion industry. It's called crypto, man.
Oh, look, $1 billion illiquid industry is better than $1 trillion very liquid industry. But I would say this, and due to volatility, Snorlax, the ice. It is almost time. It is almost time.
Man, is Danny really about to grift his way back into relevance?
Bro, we
He
see that many
so
times.
many people, man. He wrecked so many people.
You just got to look. You know it's a Ponzi. You play the Ponzi. You get out of the Ponzi.
Oh, man, does that mean it's time to bid spell?
Smooth love potion, unfortunately.
After I talked about it on the show yesterday or on the Giga Chad call recently. Maybe not yet. Well, I mean, let's think about it, right? Well, let's think about what could move next on a higher time frame, right? Not just on a weekly basis, because I think, if this is the equivalent of August 2020, we were coming out of DeFi summer, right? I mean, what ran the hardest? Q4 or November, December, January with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin ran the hardest. ETH performed extremely well in December. I remember because that was my introduction to crypto. And then after that, I want to say you had a huge DeFi rotation from after the
NFTs, January, February, March.
I thought NFTs were more in the summer.
I was already selling NFTs for like $15K that I bought for like $100.
Oh, Top Shot?
In March.
Oh, man.
They were just
I remember
stupid amounts of money. Yeah. And then you had like Polychain Monsters, which was Pokemon. That was another one too. I think that was like $50 a coin, now currently valued at like 20 cents a coin. Something like that.
Things got wrecked, man.
I sold an Elrond, bro. Elrond special edition.
One, man.
Elrond special edition dragon, and it went for, I want to say 5 ETH or 6 ETH at the time, something like that.
Dude, look at these FVG tags. These are just silly.
Probably wanted bid good DeFi.
Silly.
Into January.
I picked up all of in the bear market. I picked up almost all of their Bitcoin dragons and all that stuff like that, because I'd assume with their game they're gonna make those kind of the almighties, the best ones on their chain, and so I expect to sell those for exponentials.
Am I gonna have to bid Rune again?
Yes, Rune 100%, bro. Rune's already moving hard.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Rune, guys. Tommy, why is Tesla down 4.5%, man?
I have no idea, man. No,
because Rune's up. That's why.
Damn, Rune.
Yeah. I don't even know where you find an entry anymore on Rune. Like, I have Rune, but I don't know where you can get it anymore.
Rune probably does that really choppy consolidation that it did. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. What did it do from DeFi summer? Because I really feel like we are potentially at the equivalent of like 10, 11K, right?
Yes.
After DeFi summer. And I think structurally it looks the same too. You can overlay it on the chart.
Bro, I have to show you guys this chart that I have drawn for Rune. I don't know. I don't know when I made this. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Hang on. I don't know. This looks like something we maybe made on Market Check. Look at this.
Mega demand.
Mega demand. And look what happened, man. I bet we were like right here because I drew these two lines. Dude, look at that. Just wow.
Yeah, look. Yeah, actually, Max, could you throw it over to mine? I had a very similar area too.
Tucker.
So
I
I
got it. I
basically
got it.
Easy, Tucker. Easy.
I'm quick. I'm quick.
I don't
look,
know how.
I was looking at this right here, and I was like, if we come back into here, this is the place to shove, and you can see that slow trickle into it, HTF, and then just boom, boom,
Rune is
boom,
actually good
boom.
tech. That's the thing too. Like
Mm,
it's
It gets
Max
above here, bro. It's over. It's just gonna
exploited like
send.
4 times.
what did you say, Tommy?
Rune's been exploited literally like 4 times.
Nah,
tech.
nah, Tommy. Come on.
That's why I thought Rune was going to 0 just because I want to say it had been exploited more than any other DeFi protocol that I know of.
I might be mistaken. Then I don't follow it closely, so I don't know much about the exploits. I mean, I
Look at
know
this
it's been
sand
exploited.
play.
I didn't know it was 4 times though.
I've got some PA
This
for you guys that you can overlay on Rune.
this was my expectations for Sand Gold, and look at it. It's playing right into it, man. Watch and see. It's gonna bounce right out of the zone. But
Wow,
the
ETH's
other one
back to
too.
2028 already, man. There is no second best.
Look, on this one, this is your place to shove on sand. Look, we're already there. Like sand is going to go. Like this was my invalidation into my validation. And I think that if sand remains above here, you're just going to start sending on sand. And again, this is a gaming token. You're literally at the bottom.
Will, is
If
there
I'm correct on this.
like a gaming, like can I get exposure to gaming without having to buy all these individual tokens somehow?
Well, sand is more of like a metaverse, so it kind of
What's the
implements with
ETH
other
of
games.
gaming, man? What is the ETH of gaming? If all the gaming tokens go, what's like my gaming index? Like ETH is,
If
ETH
you
is like my
don't want to
altcoin
touch
ETF.
an individual game, then go with gaming platforms that host games. So Altura, for instance, Altura is a great one. They host games, and a Gala hosts many. So Gala is like Steam, essentially. And if you know Steam just hosts games. They don't actually create games. So if you want to play a game, you get on Steam. And Gala is at generational wealth levels right now.
Can we
Like
pull up Gala?
you can still get in on Gala. Like this is where Gala is, and Gala revalidated right over here. Like its validation already happened. You see right there, it's basically pulled back through. It's using it as support, and this is where you shove.
Dude, I just don't know anything about crypto gaming. Like I don't even want to pretend like I do.
Well, Gala. So if you understand Steam, you understand Gala. And Steam, it literally just hosts games. It's like EA, right? So there are producers, and then there are like money fund backers. These are like money fund backers that like host games, and so you got your developers that are like developing games or whatnot, and then you got the people that are money fund backing. These are like your money fund backers. So it's exposure without direct exposure to a specific game. So if a specific game goes south, it doesn't matter because they still have exposure to many other games.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by that. So another one too, and I'll pull it up real quick, and then we can move forward on other things. Is this ALU? So ALU, something to not sleep on. It's another platform right here. And what these guys do is they do ICO IDO games. So if you want an entry on like an ICO IDO, so on and so forth, that's Altura. That's your play there.
Some guy in the comments, All Might. I don't know who that could be, man. Kind of an epic name. All Might, man. He's dropping a lot of comments. He says that RLB Big Time Prime and Compete. Oh, with a K.
Compete is a specific game though.
I know
that one.
Prime.
What'd you say, Tommy?
I know a lot of people. I have a friend that's been talking to me about Prime for months now.
Is that on ETH?
I do not know. I haven't.
The question is, can I go to Uniswap and get some?
I think ALU
really
is ALU is ETH. So
I'm only interested in stuff that's on ETH just because I don't want to deal with being a bridgeor.
The bridgeor. All Might is a bridgeor. Just a heads up.
The bridgeor.
We know who All Might is.
Yes, we do, man.
All right. I'm rune pilled. You did it to me, Will.
You're rune pilled.
You know I'm right on it. So I'm right on it.
Man, the price action on it, I like. It's kind of crazy how similar, but to a bigger degree, right? The price action from like pre DeFi and post DeFi summer, like that 10K BART and then to up only. Like I'm seeing the similar patterns on shitcoins play out over a longer time frame. Like you can overlay the Rune price action from right after the DeFi BART to right now. It looks almost the exact same. You know, from early November 2020.
Not to be
the all-time high.
Not to be this guy, but didn't you just tell me that it got exploited 4 times?
Yes, but sometime. Well, I mean, look, I mean, people will bid anything. I thought that's why
true. You're right. No, he's right. Because like
people are bidding it. So
look at Luna 2.0.
So are we bidding Rune then? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that we're bidding
I will
Rune?
be bidding Rune probably, yes. But not here.
All right, that's the bat signal. Tommy's in, guys. That's all I needed to hear.
But I'm telling you guys, look, Gala and ALU, don't sleep on those two.
This is kind of a nice chart though on Rune. I'm not gonna lie, man. Look at this, like, you know, range low.
Recaptured, man. Yep.
Yeah, I mean we could easily see, you know, something like this, man, just like right up into here. Just fill in this whole move down right here, man. I mean, yeah, we could.
Imagine the smell when that happened.
It'd be very stinky. It'd be very stinky.
Everybody be calling for the retrace that never comes.
Maybe we wait for like a little something like this, you know, little range.
Nah, just shove.
Little something like this, and then just whoop.
That's what I'm thinking too, Max. But it's not going to take long. I think you form that range within the next 2 or 3 weeks, and if you don't buy it,
I agree. All Might. I think it goes 100 then 0.
I think it goes 100 and then down to 1, and then up to 200 and then back down to 1, and then up to 300 and then back down to 1.
You got to rinse people over and over again, just like ice.
My target's 50.
My target is 40 likes on this video. Guys, we have 61 people watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's heartwarming to see the support from you guys on a daily basis. If you guys are enjoying the content, or even if you're not enjoying the content and you're here, please consider hitting that like button. It does wonders for the channel. It does wonders for the growth. And the reason we're able to grow so quickly is because of your guys' support on a daily basis. We got to hit 40 likes, and then we'll work on 50 after that. But we're 4 likes away from 40. We got 60 people watching. I know we can do it. Make sure you're signed into your account, and please hit that thumbs up button. Furthermore, if you are new here, we are Because Bitcoin, and this is Market Check. It's our daily show. We go live every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 10:50 a.m. Eastern Time with Will, Snorlax, myself, Tucker, and Jackus, who is not able to join us today. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. I promise it's a great subscription. We are here every single day. We are committed to this process. We are here every day, just like you guys are here every day. You can count on us Monday through Friday to be here for you guys. So please like the video and also subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. We're growing really quickly, and it's because you guys are so awesome and you support us and you like and you subscribe and you share the video with your guys' friends. So please like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for being here. Another super chat. Ozil, Star Atlas will set records. Screenshot this, man. Star Atlas. Okay.
Ozil has been he's been a hefty follower of Will's Outlook since 2020.
Dude, Ozil's a real one, man. He's been a staple in the community since you brought him on, Will. Ozil's the man.
He's definitely on point with Stars Atlas, man. It did numbers in 2021, and I think it will do numbers again. It's actually a really good game. Like, there are certain games that are like their own ecosystem, and then there are certain games that are just games, right? Stars Atlas is an ecosystem game. It's like EVE Online. If you look at the volume on something like EVE Online from a dollar standpoint, because everything is measured in dollars on the EVE, you literally buy everything for money. It's billions and billions and billions. Same thing with GTA. Once they implemented the casino, GTA is now, basically revenue of billions a year.
Man, I remember being so bored during COVID. I went to the GTA Online casino with a degenerate friend of mine.
Did you spend money?
And not real money, no, but just like in-game money. That's how bored I was during COVID, man.
Well, you can buy in-game money. That's how a lot of these guys are doing it, right? They're buying the in-game money and then going to the casino and spend.
Do we like this? Is this it? This is the Star Atlas chart.
Oh, look at that! Look at that last comment right there from Will.
Dude, Will, you're the man. You too, Will's Outlook, but I was talking about this, Will.
Let's talk about this.
Thank you, Will. Thank you so much. Dude, I don't even know how to like look at this chart, man. There's no price. It's just been like straight down. There's no price action before.
Yeah.
Like, how do I even evaluate this? It's
No,
like,
you do. Literally draw a line across the bottom there. Like again, this is
I can't.
This is one of
dude.
those.
I have to like drag and drop.
No,
it
you
6
don't.
times to get to the bottom.
Zoom out like you were. Zoom out like
I'll
you
put
were.
it in log mode. That would help a little bit.
Now look at that bottom. You can draw a line all the way across that.
All right. Are you talking about this, Will? Like draw this
Down.
So like support.
Well, I mean that
here?
was that. Yes.
And INJ is probably going to.
That is not like all the other drops were more like a downtrend. This one's actually flat.
I mean, I'll ape some, man. If you tell me it's good, Will,
you can come back to it. You can come back to it. I just think that you're at that low, right? Another one too is that one that I mentioned in the BB Discord. That's up already like 50%.
Oh my gosh, what is INJ doing? What
INJ is going to probably go to like just absurd prices.
Why am I not in this, man? Look at this thing. Why did I not buy this reclaim? This
Dude,
is like
it was
$1.
It was $1 earlier this year.
Oh my gosh, man!
Look
if you
at the
bought this
yearly
bottoming range, 1,200.
No, boys. Good talk.
Yeah,
INJ. Well, if it's going to $100, then I'm looking for something else that's going to $100.
Yeah, I can't even buy it here, man. Even if it's going higher,
you can't justify that.
I'd rather buy on a break of the all-time high than buy here, man. I really would.
It's going to $100.
I'd rather buy like up here, you know. I'd rather wait at this point. I'd rather wait for this.
I've heard people compare this to Luna,
but one to
cycle.
One to not sleep on, I'm just going to throw it out there, Max, is Phantom Galaxy. That one's looking really good. Unreal Engine 5, new game, space type stuff. By the way, Ozil, pay attention.
Dude, this kind of looks like Rune right now. Like, hang on, let's do this. Let's have a little bit of fun here. Bear
Max,
with me.
I got a fractal for you for INJ.
I love fractals.
Look at
usually when Tommy makes fractals, we all make money, so that's good.
The look at the Luna, the first Luna cycle.
Can't tell me you don't see the same thing here, boys. Cannot tell me. Cannot tell me. I will not accept the answer. Do we see it, boys? I see it.
It'll rip up.
What is that, about $14 per one rune?
Yeah, I mean, let's taking out this high right here for rune, that would be, I mean, yeah. I mean,
$12.
Look at this thing, man. Look at this move.
Little 4x.
You can't tell me. I don't want you to tell me that it's not the same thing. I don't want you to tell me, because it is. So now let's put a little fractal on there. Let's have some fun, huh? See if we can really massage this. Oh, wow.
I hate when it does that, man.
Oh, wow. Okay, hang on. Steady hands. Hands of a surgeon. Hands of a surgeon. Hang on, boys. Okay.
So you're saying I should ape this pullback?
Good enough. Good enough. This is your spot, man. Just saying. I see it. Do you guys see it?
I've been doing some massaging.
And do you smell it? I know you see it, but do you smell it? Look at this.
Yeah, All Might. I have the exact same Luna fractal that All Might's talking about in the comments overlaid on the INJ chart, man. You guys got to put it on.
Let's see it. Pull up your screen.
Do you have it, Tommy?
Yeah, I do.
All right, throw her up.
All right, let me get the Luna
Guys,
chart.
thank you so much for 44 likes. You guys did it. Now we got to go for 50. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that thumbs up button for us. Constant alpha dump here from Because Bitcoin. Thank you guys again for the support. Please hit that like button and also subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel yet.
All right, so
Oh,
we got
wow.
this.
Look at that chart, man. Look at
This
this
is the
chart.
funniest chart ever, man. We got the we had our first cycle on Luna here. Went from 23 down to $3. It's actually where Luna should have died, but it didn't. You overlay it on INJ, something like that.
Oh my gosh.
What do you got?
I got like
Oh
one.
my gosh.
120.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like just keep ripping, man.
What's the market cap right now, Tommy? Do you know?
Let me see. Let's ask good old CoinGecko. 1.3 billion.
All right, I could see that.
And what does INJ do?
I think it's
Tucker,
hilarious.
don't what do you mean? What does it do? It's
I
INJ,
want to
man.
gauge its potential market cap.
All right, what movie is this from? What does AEI stand for? What? I don't know. What does IBM stand for? I don't know. It's just letters, man. It's just letters. You know what movie that's from?
International Business Machines. No, I don't.
Someone. I might have butchered it a little bit, but it's from War Dogs, man.
That's right. That's right.
The guy's like, anybody have any questions? And he's like, yeah, what is like, I think it's AEI is there's the name or something like that. What does AEI stand for? What?
It's just letters.
What does IBM stand for? It's International Business Machines. And he just fires the guy
You
immediately.
just get out.
Max.
What do you mean, what does INJ do? I like that fractal, except for the last part. But I think
No, bottom's in, Tommy. Bottom is in, brother.
I don't know
Yeah.
why it's different from time frame to time frame. I think it gives one more dip on NFTs. Probably from like ETH moving hard though. Or something like that. Milady.
That's good. I'll pick another one up at 1 ETH. No dips for pandas, though. I'll tell you what.
Pandas are not dipping, man.
Pandas, no dips. Max Payne is straight up.
We're also having them on our space today, man. That's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time. We're having Ice Bags and the Compi Pandas on this afternoon on the BB Twitter space. It's going to be fun, man. Ice Bags is a cool guy.
Fill the wick a little bit. Buy the reclaim. Easy money. Probably be trading INJ this weekend now, given the context of the fractal.
Look at that.
Yeah, Tommy, what are you doing this weekend? I'm trading INJ.
Well, I might have had plans for the weekend, but now I definitely do not.
Canceling plans to trade INJ and Rune.
Canceling plans to trade shit coins, man. What can you say? But this is the if you line up Bitcoin with the if you were to line it up with the DeFi summer BART, right? I think, I mean,
yeah, 30K and then Valhalla.
Yeah. With alt starting to pop off in here.
I don't even care if we nuke in the last 2 weeks in November, man. I'll just add. I could care less.
Yeah. Looks good, man.
Tommy, I kind of think we already had that. Honestly, I think that fractal needs to be over. I think that fractal's better served overlaid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the one right there. Yep.
The thing about it, Max, that you're going to laugh is they line up. They end up in the place.
Yeah, it doesn't matter either way. I think contextually that makes more sense. I had this fractal, Tommy. I think I texted it to you. We were texting last weekend. It was my crazy. I have it saved on my computer as bull fractal from MC. So we must have made this one market check, and I saved it. And I'd like to just pull it up and show you guys.
Sure.
I'll go right back to you, Tommy. I just wanted to show this real quick. So I have this saved here as bull fractal from MC from Market Check. So I don't know when we all made this together or when it was discussed. Maybe somebody remembers, but I'm just saying, I think that, I mean, I haven't moved this at all. I forgot that I had it and I found it. So I'm just saying it's possible that we're basically like right in here.
That upper trend line is going to be real.
It's going to be real.
It's going to be very real. Yeah.
Look at the RSI too, like how stochastic was high, just like it is now. And we literally just, went flat up top. Same exact thing. RSI, we're basically like right in here. See, we're just right in here. Like, what if we literally just go full on stupid? RSI goes back to 95 on the weekly. Stochastic moves sideways, and we literally are here, and we hit this top trend line. And before the halving, or like right at the halving, Bitcoin's at 90K. And right at this trend line. What if, bruvs? What if?
People would be calling for a $250,000 immediately.
And then we dip out. We go, no thank you. BB shorts and sells the top. And then we buy the retest. Then we buy the retest of this right here. We buy the retest of 40K for the real move up.
I like it. I like it.
Let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. Let me know. I haven't moved the fractal at all. We made it when it was down here. Okay, I remember we made it when it was down here because I remembered this diagonal trend line talking about this, but I don't remember the fractal. So I know we had this before the breakout. So let me know, is it possible? Do you guys think it's possible that we're right here? RSI lining up, stochastic lining up, flipping this little thin diagonal trend line, if you guys can see it there.
Hang on, my cat's freaking out at the door.
We had a question. Do you guys think Kush's latest timeline has a chance of becoming real? I don't know what his latest timeline is. I think that he's had a few different timelines, but I think Kush is probably correct. Like, he definitely scooped the low, or was buying in the accumulation zone. I think where Kush is a little bit off is that I don't think his direction is off. I think his price targets are a little bit off. Like, he's calling for like 250K by I don't even know, like 6 months from now or less, 4 months from now. So I think his charting is great. It's just I don't really see things going that crazy. But hey, if he's right, like, God bless him, it'd serve me better. I'm very exposed right now. Like, I hope he's right and his price targets hit. I don't really see the path there. So I don't know what his latest timeline is. What is his latest timeline? I could check his Twitter, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah. All right, Tommy, I'm going back to you, bro. I just wanted to show this real quick. I didn't mean to pull a Tommy and steal the screen. So.
Oh yeah, no worries.
You like how you did that one time and it's just now it's called
stuck. Yeah.
Pulling a Tommy. Yeah. It's the worst. Yeah, I know. It's
I'm torn on it because I'll tell you what, I see similarities in the current price action to like here and here. Right. I think they're both fairly comparable in the sense that, you had this vertical accumulation here, the stab at the high, yada, yada, yada. This one barred after, the run up and the consolidation. But, here it's just as valid of an argument. Right. I mean, we've made multiple stabs up, hasn't quite broken down. I don't know. I feel like the next few days will be pretty telling as far as what Bitcoin does. But if you get like a deeper pullback on Bitcoin, and start trading into some lows, then I'd probably be more warmed up to that scenario. And then just the December send. But I will say one thing that is going to send, if Bitcoin is going to send, Bitcoin miners.
Yes.
Bitcoin miners are going to move aggressively. Ooh. And they pulled back this morning. They got a pop on the open, but
oh man,
full retraced. So
yeah, people won't bid Bitcoin miners until we're trending above 40K. because they know that after the halving, Bitcoin mining is not that profitable unless we are actually above 40K. With the block rewards cut in half, we need to be above 40K. But I'm telling you, if Bitcoin moves above 40K, miners are going to get sent. Absolutely sent. Talk about lagging and distressed valuations. Bitcoin breaks 40K, buying leaps on every single miner. Every single one. Look at that tail.
Dude, just ran across my keyboard just now.
Isn't that like a meme? Like cats walking across the keyboard and typing
it's
funny
real
things.
though. It's so
Tucker,
real.
how liquid are options for HUT?
For HUT?
Yeah.
I think decently. Like you talking about leaps or what?
I mean, anything. I haven't played options on Bitcoin miners, but I have a friend who made an absolute killing on them in 2020, 2021.
Yeah, let me check. Let me look at the farthest out leaps you can buy. Where's OI?
This one got destroyed too. Might have to bid this. If alts just keep grinding up, man, I might have to start bidding, but
Rune.
we'll see.
I like that Rune fractal. Do they have Rune perps on Femex?
I don't know. I'm sure they do, actually. I'll tell you right now.
I would think they should.
Yeah, they do.
Fantastic. Fantastic news. That's great news.
Uh-oh.
The question is whether or not we get a little dippy dip into the end of November that you just ate.
So, Tommy, one thing I wanted to... So you mentioned the December rally or the Santa Claus rally, Christmas rally, whatever. One thing that I think a lot of people are going to be caught off sides for is the Thanksgiving Day massacre, because all the Americans go to bed early and they ate too much turkey and they drank too much and they fall asleep early and Asia's going to rug. And I'm pretty sure they caught me a couple years ago. It was either Thanksgiving or like the day before or after. I can't remember. But I remember waking up at 3 a.m. I was also in Florida. For those that don't know, when I go to Florida, it's a risk off signal. That's just how it works. But I was in Florida for Thanksgiving. And I woke up at 3 a.m. like in a panic. And I was like, no. And I opened my phone and just watched us rug. So I just want everyone to be careful on Thanksgiving, man. Very careful.
I was your counterparty, Max, back on that Thanksgiving. My apologies.
Excuse me?
I was your counterparty, but it didn't feel great because I got rugged on Snowbank.
Oh
my God, Tesla's just getting incinerated, man.
Dude, I had some calls on that I was accumulating for that fractal. I'm not even gonna look at them today. They're for like next summer though, but they're probably still getting smoked.
I had a little Baba position, but yeah, it's getting smacked pretty good today.
Oh yeah,
I might buy that gap though, right there.
Let's see S&P doing. Actually, I have a lot of probably overlays on the S&P right now. All right, ES. That's what I kind of thought ES was going to do, man.
Why is Tesla getting smacked around? I don't understand. Was there news or something we missed on it?
0 days.
I mean, Rivian's down 5, Tesla's down 5.
What's the VIX doing?
Also, guys, I want to throw out a play here. So if we are going to go risk on for crypto and potentially equities, Robinhood just missed on earnings and their stock just got beaten up. But if we're going to get froth, retail might come back. And Robinhood could be a really, really interesting play here after how beaten up it just got.
Oh, Robinhood is clearly accumulating.
Yes. So it's like at range low, and we're potentially entering froth going into, end of Q4 to Q1. So maybe Robinhood's a good play.
Should probably form a structure like coin. At least you'd want it to. kind of.
They missed on what they miss on revenue by
That's
2%. Are you kidding? They missed revenue by 2%.
I might just buy some shares, man. It's so cheap down here.
And their stock is down what? Their stock is down 13% off a 2% revenue miss. Are we really betting against Citadel's retail arm? Really?
No. Especially if Bitcoin and ETH actually, go into a bull market. You can trade and it's a great crypto exchange now. I mean, I don't really trade crypto there, but you can actually withdraw your funds and stuff now too.
Deviation, bro.
You can withdraw funds into crypto.
You can send and receive crypto, and you can use Robinhood Gold for $5 a month and get 5% on liquid cash.
It's great. I mean, this is literally just the bet that retail is going to come back in a big way. And I'm telling you, when Bitcoin's above 40K, ETH is up about 2,200, 2,300. If we actually do get like a little mini bull market here, oh baby, Robinhood is going to pump. This is exactly where the froth comes from. This is the exit liquidity ticker right here.
Dude, they've never split either, so this is all possible. This is all in the realm of possibility.
Well, that was their IPO pump, right? I don't know if.
I mean, but they haven't split.
I'd literally just look to play this thing back to like $16 or something like that. This is the exit liquidity pump. So
I would prefer the dip that lets me pack my bags into December, but we'll see.
I would agree with that.
Might just have to start aping, man. I mean, I do think we could have some alt froth at least over the next week or so. I mean, that seems. I'd be surprised if we didn't.
Yeah, especially off this little dip that we just had today. Oh my gosh.
What's FVG Respector? Wow.
Wow. The FVG Respector.
That perfect.
Look at that LDO wick, man.
LDO.
And hey guys, real quick, we are 2 likes away from our target of 50 likes while we are live. Wow. If you guys have not liked the stream yet, please consider, we just need 2 of you to get us to 50 likes. Please consider delegating a like to the Because Bitcoin boys here. Hit that thumbs up button for us. It does wonders for the channel. It does wonders for the algorithm. I know there's 2 of you out there. All right, we're 1 away. We just need 1. Who's going to be the hero, man? Who is going to be the hero to take us to 50 likes? Guess we're going to find out. Do we like LDO if ETH is going to move?
I personally hate LDO.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I think you're better off just leveraging ETH because LDO is such a meat grinder.
Look at that.
I mean, it's noisy, but it moves.
Man, look at the top that it printed back in the beginning of 2023. Like I tried to trade that a few times, and that's some of the most disgusting. No, not just the top, but the run up.
The whole thing.
It's disgusting, man.
Yeah.
But I will say LDO is useful for the fact that it is kind of like the VC health indicator in crypto, because it's like the most held VC altcoin I think of anyone going into 2023. Gonna have a fun watch list for this weekend, man.
Dude, how about the moves on Unibot? Coming back to $30, then just pulling a 2x. This is when it got hacked. I don't know. I think we'd probably get some. Well, I can't chart Neon All Might.
This is where, if you have high conviction in an on-chain asset that ran earlier this year, you should be overlaying, in my opinion, 2020 to 2021 DeFi charts.
Yeah.
So, Tommy, what are those names then?
Well, I mean, people are going to want to think about AAVE. I mean, pretty much everything, right?
Wi-Fi.
I personally hate Unibot because I don't think the team is. I think the team is the opposite of based, but token could pump, right? As Rune could see the team or the use case being noteworthy is absolutely irrelevant to the token price. People buy what goes up.
Mm-hmm. What about yeah, there she is. We're trading this. Good old Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi, man.
Seeing a breakout in the charts.
I don't know how much I think DeFi 1.0 stuff is going to run, but I think it's going to provide a really nice framework for how things like Unibot. I mean, my personal favorite is DMT. I don't know if it'll pump as aggressively again, but I love the project. Ticker Bitcoin probably can find something that mirrors that.
Remember when Wi-Fi went to almost 100K?
Yeah, I do.
$95,000. Get rid of these stupid lines.
I might just kind of play Rune, man. I keep looking at the chart stuff. It seems like it's gonna rip.
Good.
And it's got a bit of a cultish community too behind it. I see a lot of noise online. Yep.
Yeah.
You don't need to throw much at it. You know, low leverage, long. We'll see. I'm not in it yet, but maybe. But I also think ETH is going to make just playing ETH here, I think is going to be a really good play. We had that news this morning that we haven't talked about yet, but there was a filing for, was it an Ethereum trust? Was it BlackRock filed for an ETH trust?
It was an ETH trust. Yeah, it was BlackRock.
Which implies that they are going to be offering some sort of vehicle to invest in spot Ethereum.
Mm-hmm.
It implies that, of course, and the trust was already approved. So given how much it's been lagging Bitcoin, I have to imagine that this catalyzes further speculation and probably induces a major catch-up rally in ETH.
Bullish 4 hour.
Ooh, the FEG respector.
Dude, to a T. Midline.
Jeez.
To a T. It's a 24-minute FEG.
Dude, they got us to 53 likes. You guys are incredible.
Wow.
I didn't ask for 53, man. You guys overdid it. I just wanted 50. You took things too far again. Way too far.
Man, even if alts don't make new highs, the range that they're going to carve out over the next week is just going to be so nice.
Insane. I'm going to do a lot of volume this weekend and early next week.
Good.
Yeah, Tucker wants me on the volume, man. It's good for me.
Got to get on the volume.
Yeah.
I need some bounce here out of Bitcoin, man. Come on.
It's still dropping max.
Gonna put in a big bounce though, man. It's gonna put in a really big bounce.
He's trying to fill that gap.
Yes. Are you talking about the one just to the left, like on the 7th?
Yeah,
right there, Tucker to the left.
Yeah, here?
Right there. Yeah. I think she wants maybe a wick into that.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Tesla.
Oh, well, Tesla, man, I don't even know what is going on with Tesla right now. It's down 5.75% on no news.
If we get like something crazy like 33.8 on Bitcoin today, I'm probably just bidding that.
Oh, here it is. There's a new Tesla bear in town. EV maker is a very expensive company, HSBC says. Okay, we should be buying this. We should be buying this dip then, man. We know it's expensive. It's not profound.
Wait, Tommy, what?
If we get something crazy like 33.8 on a wipe, then I'm probably buying that with the assumption that we're not going to consolidate. It's just going to continue ripping.
33.8.
Yeah,
Good
that
idea.
would be kind of similar to the structure that we, put in.
I don't know if you can leave the daily looking like this, man.
Tommy thinks we're in August 2020, right?
Yeah.
I think it already happened.
Could be further along though too. I'm open to that possibility as well.
I think we're further along, but you could be right. I just think it's more likely that we already had that. I think that drop was the liquidation cascade from 29 to 25.
Ooh, we could be right in here, actually.
Yes, that's where we are.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Which is why I think if you get a big wick into like 34 or something like that within a day or by the end of the weekend, I'm bidding it.
Vertical accumulate, like, man, this actually does. Wow, look at this. That's crazy.
Can you do some massaging, Tucker?
Yeah, let's do a little massaging. Let's just take it up real high.
Look at this man go. There is no second best.
No, there's not.
Look at him go.
Who could have foreseen .eth?
Who could have foreseen .eth? Can someone out there gift Tucker who could have foreseen .eth? Let's see if we can get him an ETH domain. Somebody out there find the owner and let's buy it for him.
I forgot I own a few ENSs.
I don't own any, but I would like to own some. I just don't know what I would want.
I mean, that's it, bro.
The only thing I could think is, good morning, how are you? What are you seeing in the markets? .eth, but that's way too long.
My ENS is based on a Telegram sticker.
Whoa.
Okay. Actually, I know one of yours, Tommy. A while ago, you showed it to me, I think.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. I don't even use that wallet anymore. I probably just won't. If you want it, I can send it to you.
It's a little raunchy for my take, you know.
The other one's funnier, but
I don't know if I know that one. And I just know the one. I think, does it have to do with a JPEG?
No, not exactly. That's the one that you know of, though. Is the one.
Yeah. No, that's what I was saying. That's the one that I know of. It says something about a JPEG. I remember it. I'm not going to say it live here because I don't want to dox you, but
look at this. Look at this.
That's where we are, brother. We're the accumulator.
That is, I mean, it's pretty pump, vertical, accumulate, do it again. Then there's the big nuke, right? 51 to 42.
But then you shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. Imagine all-time high. Imagine the ETF and the halving all get priced in before the halving.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because this was like, you're like assuming this was 29K to 26K. Or
that's
20,
what it was.
25K. Look at the wicks. Look at the wicks even.
Dude, it's perfect.
So get this stupid magnet off. So similar. Where is it? Oh God.
It's perfect.
Where are the wicks? It was like the 3-day. Yeah, look at all these, man. It's I don't know.
Tucker, did you see my tweet this morning?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe I might have. I just went through and liked a bunch.
You mean you didn't like my tweet, Tucker?
I think I liked it. I don't know if I read it.
How could you? No, I don't. Here's what I mean. Let me throw this on here. Hang on. All right. Hang on. Okay. So, I mean, it kind of depends how you want to draw this, right? You want to go from bodies, you want to go from wicks, right? We're just going to kind of go right here. It's not perfect. But this trend line mattered so much for us this entire year, man. Starts here, huge bounce. And then when we finally lose it, we nuke, right? We nuked. 17% in a short period of time. All right. So what if, bear with me, what if this is a deviation, bruv? Oh my gosh, what is this? Oh my goodness. Why did that? I've never had that setting on before. That is obscene. All right. What if this is a giant deviation? And if it is a deviation, then I don't think you can understate the importance of a reclaim of the same trend line, given how it's been extremely important since January 1 of 2020. I'm sorry, 2023. If we are reclaiming this up here, we're going to go a lot higher. Now, keep this in mind. All right. Let's venture over to here. It's this fractal that Tucker was talking about. What if this is our deviation, bruv? Right here. Do you see?
I see. I see. You wouldn't want this daily to turn out looking the way that it does right now, though.
I don't think it matters that much. I think it's just as long as you get back above it.
Yeah, if you can
Ultimately is
start
what matters.
closing, yeah. Especially if you put in like a weekly at 37.5.
Yeah, like I think as long as you just eventually get back above it, it's fine. But I'm seeing a lot of similarities between these two right here. And if we just massage again, it won't be perfect. But let's drag and drop. Let's have some fun with it.
Hey, Max, how many times have we tapped that trend line? I'm curious.
Probably 300 or 400.
No, I mean from the downside.
This trend line here?
Yeah, like if you were to get on an hourly time frame and look at the whole structure.
Officially 1, 2,
3, which means the fourth time is going to send right through it.
So you think
it might or might not happen, but Hisaka used to have some really great educational stuff back on his feed from 2018 to 2019. For anybody who wants to go dig that up. And one of the things that I always thought was the most useful was, the fourth tap of resistance, it usually just goes straight through. Like the third can be a fake out. And once that fake out plays out, you want to long that higher low if it forms.
I like this here. So we got our trend line, and I think that this is a decent spot right here. You can maybe bring it down here. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm just saying, if we're talking about, a fractal, this is all a deviation. This is a bear trap. I mean, forget about it, man. We're literally going up here. Like we're going to 50K if this happens.
What does funding look like?
Who cares?
Who cares? We're going to 50K.
Oh my God.
Don't tell me. Don't ruin it.
No.
Man.
Tommy,
Okay.
say it.
What is it?
Do not look at the Ethereum funding, Max. I have not seen funding like this in a long time on ETH.
Since the bull market, Tommy.
Man.
I remember paying like $1,000 a day in the bull market at certain times in funding. It was like,
no.
Yeah, Tucker saw it.
What's the APY?
I don't even know what's the APY. Wait, I'm just looking at it on the whatever chart. Hang on. You got a coin glass.
Man, that ETH funding is gnarly. For real. 0.07%.
Yeah, wait, what's the APY? What's the 1 year? Oh, wait. How do I put it in? What the hell?
What does the OI look like?
okay, I'll tell you guys. I mean, it's less. Okay, you remember when we were playing Matic aggressively like a couple months ago?
Oh,
Matic's funding was like 300 to 500% APY. ETH right now across the board is between 60 and 100. So it's bad, but it's also like bull market funding. This is funding that you see when there is serious demand. Like people cannot get enough. So yes, it's terrible, but it's also kind of expected.
I agree that it's bull market funding, Max. I think the funding is of that extreme is like what I would like to see at a top, though, like a parabolic top.
Well, we're going to see big flushes along the way.
Look at what ETH did in August 2020. I actually think it's potentially a useful framework.
Say that time frame again.
August 2020.
I see it.
Because it gave the blow off too.
That would imply like 2,500 though, bro.
For what?
For
oh
ETH.
no.
Yeah.
No, I did some massaging, man. I think this is about it on ETH.
No, but it went what? How much higher than the previous top? 10%.
Why do you like that, Tommy? I don't know if that's my favorite comparison.
Because
that already broke out of the previous range. Look at here. Let me just
higher.
So look, this is why I don't love that. Is because in my opinion, this was all your like bear market range high right here, and this was the breakout. We haven't even broken out of ETH yet. In my opinion, it makes more sense that we'd be like right around here somewhere, about to break out, because we're still stuck under. We need to be, we need to be above here, in my opinion.
No, we're like at the we're like equivalent to the second top right there, the beginning of 2020, right?
Yeah.
Beginning.
I think June of 2020 is where we're at right now.
No, but look at the current price. We're at that second peak that we put in July of this year, right? We're at 2K, right? That
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Which would still imply there's room, right? Like either way,
okay,
this
I see
implies
that.
2,300.
I could see that, yeah. But
if we're gonna say the same,
I could see that
higher.
Would you forgive me if the target was 10K? It did like March.
Wait, what?
For ETH, man. I overlaid the fractal onto the price action.
The target is 10K in March.
That's just what it says. It doesn't have to play out.
Yes, it does, Tommy.
Yeah, it's gonna play out. Thank you, Tommy. Tommy's official prediction, everybody. There it is. But here's all you need to know, guys. Here's all you need to know. This is why I've been advocating for spot and chill, because we're here debating whether we're right here or we're somewhere up here. But the green box is all you need to think about, because if we break out, let's massage this. Let's massage it. Why not? We have the tools at our disposal to massage it. Why not massage? So maybe we say we're...
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I think...
That's like 20K.
Here, we'll just put it right here, like the breakout and then retest. It's not perfect. I mean, yeah, this is a $26,000 ETH, man. What else is there to say?
All right, Ralph Paul. Rug pal.
Yeah, rug pal. Here's the difference, man. Here's the difference. All right. This is going to go, we're not going to continue on that same path. It's going to, curve out like this. We're not going to go up there. It could be, maybe we break out like this, retest, and then we go to like 7,500 or something like that. It's going to be like that. Diminishing returns. But guys, I actually do have to go, so I'm going to take us out right now, unless you guys want to keep going.
Now we can go ahead and wrap it up.
Cool. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Again, this is Market Check brought to you by Because Bitcoin. My name is Max. I'm the CEO of Because Bitcoin, joined by Tucker and Snorlax today. We also had Will's Outlook on in the very beginning. If you guys have not liked the stream yet, please consider liking it. Really helps boost it, helps the channel grow. Furthermore, if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Just takes one quick moment, hit that subscribe button. Does wonders for the algorithm. And the reason we're able to grow so quickly is because of your guys' continued dedication to our growth and supporting us on a daily basis. Again, we are live here on Market Check Monday through Friday at 10:50 a.m. Eastern Time. Furthermore, consider checking out the link in the description below. It's the top link, becausebitcoin.com/premium. It will take you to our website where you can sign up for our premium offerings, including our Discord. You get to trade live with me, Tucker, Snorlax, Will's Outlook, Jackus, and Wabi. Every single day we have active positions channels where we share premium analysis. And here, we talk about a lot of our trade setups and thesis, but, that's all fun and, fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, where you make money is execution. And that's what we focus on in our premium content is how do we apply the analysis to actually placing bets and making money. So again, we give you a behind the curtain look at everything that we're doing. So consider checking that out. Nobody works harder. We do an hour and a half per day of live voice calls with the entire community. So you guys will really get your money's worth. If you want 30 days for free at checkout, when you click on the code becausebitcoin.com/premium, or you click on the link, first one down in the description below at checkout, if you type in Twitter BB, you will get 30 days for free where you can try it out risk free. Won't charge you until the end of the 30 days. And if you don't like it, you can cancel, but I have a feeling you are going to like it. So guys, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and please consider checking out the first link in the description below, signing up for our Discord. Use that code at the bottom for 1 month free. So guys, have a great day, stay safe, and take care.